The budget 2023 has exceeded our expectations on the announcements for the infrastructure by front-loading the expenditure at a time when India is accelerating its growth path. The increased capital expenditure budget of rupees 10 lakh crores aims at creating a multiplier effect in creating demand, more jobs, long-term capacity for growth, and most importantly, increasing private sector investment in infrastructure. There is also some encouraging announcements around the PM Awas Yojana and creation of the Urban Infrastructure Fund, which an increased allocation towards the PMAY augurs well for boosting affordable housing. And the overall increase in capex for infrastructure development, now being at 3.3% of the overall GDP, will certainly impact overall development of the real estate sector. There's also talk of introducing a viability gap funding support for the battery energy storage systems. So from a clean tech perspective, there is a view to enhance this sunrise sector with coupled with the interstate transmission linkage system for evacuation of the 13 gigawatt plant from Ladakh renewable energy, and the investment of 20,700 crores in that segment are all welcome steps that clearly demonstrate that the government is serious to achieve the net zero goal by 2070 and also develop remote areas like Ladakh in the country. One dampener, particularly in the fine print in tax, has played out in a bit of an adverse situation for REIT InvITs. That is particularly in relation to the taxation of income distributed by business trust to its unit holders. As a principle, this distribution is deemed to be of the same nature and same proportion in the hands of the unit holder, and any amount that was distributed by a business trust to its unit holders represented interest, dividend or rent in the case of REIT or InvIT, as the case may be, and was taxable in the hands of the unit holder. Now, the principle was that income which was taxable in the hands of the business trust also would be exempt in the hands of the unit holder. Now, we have seen that in practice, some of the distributions by the business trust to the unit holders in the past also included proceeds received by the business trust from SPVs towards loan repayment. And this loan repayment itself, not being in the nature of income, was not being subjected to tax in the hands of the business trust. And a position was also emerging that the same should not be taxable in the hands of the unit holders. Now it has been clarified that distributions pertaining to loan repayments will also be taxed in the hands of the unit holders as income from other sources. So this is a bit of a dampener, but clarifying the intent of the legislation. So in that sense, more clarity is welcome. All in all, a balanced budget with a view of the economy and not succumbing to the immediate pressures of an election. That's how I would summarize this.